Hello, this is my small showcase of my game Katamari with online multiplayer. Um, there's a web version if you want and a download version. They're both the same game, but you just the web version is slower, but you don't have to download anything. You start on this screen, you just click this to connect, and you're given a loading screen with a room code. The info and how to play button gives you this information about the game and the controls and such, and tells you that the room code can be anything, like a bloop bloop bloop. If you want to make it bloop bloop bloop, just do do do. Blah, blah, blah. Ignore the second join button here. It's just temporarily here for developer reasons. And there are 4 game modes in 2 levels, so there's a total of 8 buttons to press, I guess. The co-op ones with multi-ball and single ball, and the versus ones with weapons and no weapons. I can showcase what they mean really quickly. It's easier to showcase in level 1 because you spawn at the same spot. And give me a sec. Currently spawning in the second player on my second monitor. Actually, I need a code that I'll remember. Egg. Multi-ball. The multi-ball mode, both of you have your own Katamari. As long as this loads in. There we go. The second one loaded in, as you see. And you share your size. So as you see, I'm 5 centimeters and 4 millimeters right now. If the other one picks up stuff, I still grow up in size. This game mode is just kind of get as big as possible, and with teamwork. The single ball mode is slightly different. There's only one Katamari, and as you see, it's a bit slower right now. But I can join in on a second player, and as you see, I'm moving a direction that doesn't seem possible. This weird diagonal. It's because both players control the same Katamari. When you pick something up, you both get the points for it. It's another cooperative one, but you also hate each other because you're controlling the same Katamari. And the last game modes are the weapons and no weapons. They're pretty much the same. So I'll just show you the weapons one because it's pretty much the same. Basically, it looks the same, but you do not share size. So as you see, this guy picks up stuff. It's a competitive one. I'm not getting points from him picking up stuff. He just picked up stuff. And the weapons one, certain items are considered weapons, and you can use spacebar to shoot them out as a projectile. I'll very likely add more. Right now, the only one in this level, level 1, is a toaster. The second level has a handful of weapons, such as a hammer, a tent that lets you shoot people out, and a few more that I'll let you kind of look at. I believe they're mentioned on the itch.io page. There is one feature. As you saw, I have the pause menu with the exit game and stuff button. You know what this button does. It closes the game. I'm not going to showcase it because OBS is recording this window. And the main menu button sends you to the main menu. The close menu button just closes the menu. You can open this menu with P or escape, being pause, or just the escape button. It's a bit weird sometimes to see how big you need to pick up an item. That's just kind of because I was the only one balancing it. If you have any suggestions or criticisms on the sizes, feel free to tell me, oh, I think the cake should be pick upable when you're 9 centimeters instead of 10 centimeters, or something. That was just a random example. I don't remember all of the exact numbers. But yeah, I know that I'm going to showcase the weapon in the scene really quickly. The toaster, you need to be around 20 centimeters to pick up. Oh yeah, I forgot to showcase the dash. If you press R, you can dash Gives you some speed. It's like that one charge up dash you get in the normal Katamari games. But yeah. Took a long time to work on this because 1, I have to model everything, 2, I have to set up the scenes. The second one is much less messy than this one, and that's why it took a few weeks to finalize it. There are about 100 models in the game right now, including a few that just aren't used, because they were just either test models that I had, or I don't know, I think copyrighted things I'm not using. A toaster, I picked up the toaster. Now I can press space to shoot out toast. And if my opponent is at the right height to get hit by the toast, lagging a tiny bit because I have OBS in 2 games open right now. There you go. If they get hit by the toast, they take damage. As you say, lose items. They also lose a lot of stability. This stat at the top is lost when you take damage, and when it hits 0, you lose a bunch of items, and it's a weird version of health that it may need balancing, it may not need balancing. You gain 1 stability every 10 items you pick up, and once you lose all of your items, you return to the maximum stability you ever had. So if you've only gotten to like 30 stability and keep taking damage, it's going to set you back to 30 after you get to 0 stability and lose a layer of stuff. But if you say get up to 80, like I am, then you'll get a lot more. The game is basically just, okay, Katamari's fun, online multiplayer. It's more a test of if I can do online multiplayer, but I'd enjoy it if people tried it out. And again, I'm going to go over this. You can have literally any code that you want, like anything. Can even be egg. You make it up yourself. It could be however long you want, however big you want. It just 2 people need to type in the same code. Like if the second player also types in Bob, they'll join the game. And this middle join game button is just one that lets you join the game automatically. This one will not be in the build. This is a test run for myself that I forgot to remove. And you can read up how to play, more information on stability and such. And thanks for watching this video. And hopefully thanks for joining and trying the game.